Alright, and we are live. Hello out there to all you people on YouTube, because I don't think anyone can possibly watch this quickly. Welcome back to another multiplayer Minecraft Mondays. It's the second week of our, it's the Series of Tubes mod server. And we have certainly accomplished quite a bit in the intervening time. So let's take a look. I don't know if you remember the little hut we built last time. Actually, I don't even remember if the hut was here last time.
None of this was here last time.
But you know, as you can see, everything is different. It's we developed quite a bit of industry and then lost it due to an airship disaster. So I guess we'll play the slideshow, which you can only see if you're watching the stream or watching this on YouTube, I guess. So here's what it looked like after we came back. There used to be a whole bunch of stuff there, and then suddenly there was not. We found it floating off into the sky. Fortunately, we were able to recover it and go and land it. Everything was still there, functional. It just kind of was floating off. Went to disconnected it from the oil refinery, floated it into the water. Had a bit of trouble with that. But in the end, we got it flying again, and then eventually well, that was the end of that. I didn't get quite a view of what it looked like at the end, but I guess this is what we finally ended up with. We just sort of managed to park it above where it used to be, and it works mostly, I think.
Still working the kinks out.
I don't know what this pipe here is doing, but is powering something else. But yeah, no, it's all of our machines were just on this island, and then they floated off to the sky because someone forgot to detach like one block or something from their little airship.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't notice there were like all of a sudden 800. No, it's something like 400,000 blocks big airship now instead of the usual like 40.
Like, I could have sworn that there was like a limit of like 1,000 or something, but maybe not.
Maybe not. I would have thought.
But anyway, so yeah, so everything from that out there to the oil rig, all the way going over to here, just vanished.
So how about you give us a tour of what remains?
All right. Well, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what most of these machines are just by looking at them. Unfortunately, we have the little thing on the top that'll tell you. So I guess none of this was actually here last week. So here we've got.
Last week we barely had a base.
Yeah, we had like the underground farm and whatnot. So this this used to be over here. This used to be our sort of automated tree and other crop kind of farm, but it didn't take off with the airship, which I guess is kind of fortunate since that was a lot of blocks with all those trees. Although no, that's not true. Like all the trees did end up over there. So we got the trees, but we didn't get like just this random clumps of dirt and the cactuses. But anyhow, so we have the starts of our rudimentary pipe system. Got a fuel refinery pumping in all that oil. There are a variety of generators. I think we're sticking with the industrial craft power this time as the sort of primary power for most of our machines, because we're using mostly the industrial craft machines this time.
This redstone engine looks suggestive.
Yes. Let's see. I think we've got a whole bunch of squeezers. These are for your bees, right?
Yeah, I've been working on some apiculture. You can see the beehives out across the sea there.
So what's the deal with bees?
Well, I think we brought a bunch of killer bees for some reason.
Yeah, I kind of accidentally got myself killed by bees a couple times.
So we've accidentally breeding killer bees now. That's
Any particular reason we're doing this?
Science.
Also, I've got a question. Why we have a ship's helm stuck on here again? I could have sworn that we would have We swore off putting helms on things like this.
It was the most convenient.
What does a ship's helm do?
So the ship's helm, it's part of a mod that basically allows you to build just structures of whatever you want, and then turn them into entities that you can just ride around. So like all you really need for like a flying machine, I guess in this case, is those 3 blocks. Actually, probably just the 2, since it has to be like 40%.
Yeah, as long as you don't care about flying, all you need is the 1 block.
All you need, yeah, but all you need is the 1 block to make a little ship that you can just sort of go around on the ocean on. But anyhow, so what happened was that it attached to our whole mess of machines, and then thought, hey, everything is part of this flying ship, and then
500,000 blocks.
And then it just vanished off into over the horizon. But actually, do we have one with a passenger seat somewhere?
Yeah, there should be one somewhere.
We have some passenger seats in some of the.
Or do we just have passenger seats?
Yeah, one of the chests, I think I threw some in.
Okay.
They're easy to make if you need to.
I don't think this thing has enough lift.
No, but the one that was responsible for carrying everything off certainly does.
Oh yeah, that
I
was
would
nice.
say so.
I
So
like
we
it.
can just toss a seat on there and take Xander for a ride. Oh, it's just wool. Okay.
Oh,
So
shit.
I don't know where any of our wool is, but
It's on the bottom chest, kind of by the old furnaces.
quarried stone, snow.
Hypothetically, if you were in a ship, how would you tell to go up?
Z and X are up and down.
You might have to rebind it though.
Worked for me.
So long, suckers!
The ships are totally OP. It's like they're amazingly cheap, and they don't require fuel, which is just ridiculous. So if you look at the map, we've been exploring with ships just a little tiny bit.
they're pretty good. I'll just hop in this one.
They're so OP they can lift an oil derrick straight out of the ocean, as we discovered.
The oil derrick, and like it's just the associated factory and everything just connected by a tiny little pipe. It's
It was not ideal.
pretty good structural integrity there.
Looks like someone's been trying to build a highway.
But anyhow, so going across the ocean though, we have the slightly more civilized area.
Really nice town.
Where are you now?
Behind you was, I think we probably ran out of fuel in this thing.
Oh, I see you.
So I actually haven't been here since this looks like the sandstone building popped up.
I've
or
been
whatever
building
that
up
was.
that village. That's where the nether portal is.
Ah, okay, excellent.
Still working on the Tesla coil trap.
As you can see, we have our horribly inhumane overcrowding of sheep, which is absolutely necessary because we need them for our airships. Basically, all of our balloons are just made out of wool.
So that would mean that wool is lighter than air, wouldn't it?
If you add string to it, it is. Otherwise, it's heavy.
Okay.
But we're
was
getting
gonna
our
ask why
we're
that-
also getting our string from wool though. So it's as far as I'm concerned, these balloons are 100% wool.
So why don't the sheep float away from their horrible cage?
Probably because they
probably
themselves are heavier than any of the lift that their wool might generate.
All that meat, you know.
And there's a little balloon here. Oh, it's that balloon. You can also color the balloons too.
There's a massive lava flow out here, by the way.
Yeah, made that little landing bay on top of the wooden building of stuff that won't float away.
Except for those stairs. Like, those stairs are very precariously on the edge there. If you just happen to land just wrong, in just the wrong
That is
place,
true. If you are in the wrong place.
then the entire building goes up and floats away.
Actually, the building is connected by the power rails to a lot of other stuff.
Then the entire town goes floating.
Look at how the town floating. You know, that'd be actually kind of cool if you could pull that off.
Oh god, don't tempt me.
I get it. Pull that off.
So that's what we've been doing.
One day in the future, I want to like try to just build a quarry and stick it on a floating ship. You just
Maybe
fly
we
around
should
with it.
also go over just the general capabilities of these mods. And first of all, which mods are we using? Because there's so many.
I don't know, because there's so many.
Yeah, Alex knows what they all are.
Oh,
The major ones are Buildcraft, Industrial Crafts. Let's see. I guess all the sort of associated Buildcraft and Industrial Craft sub ones.
So we got
Forestry for all the bees. We haven't gotten to it, but applied energistics. Mistcraft. Once we start doing that, which we still haven't.
Galactic Craft.
Galactic Crafts, that as well.
I'm looking forward to going to space. Oh, press M.
Is this the space? Oh yes, the
Oh my god.
incredibly useful map. Yep, those asteroids. That's
Oh, definitely looking forward to going to space.
Can we zoom out? No, not any further.
So have we still not found a jungle anywhere in the friggin' world?
No.
I don't think so. Like you've probably done the most exploring in that whole giant circle that you took.
I did a lot of exploring, and I still have not found a single friggin' jungle. Although I did find some interesting geological features, like a mesas biome and an ice spears biome. Both of which are pretty cool looking.
Oh, the Ice Spears one's cool, yeah. So one thing I have thought about doing, we can make making nether highways very easily, or very easy. You just attach a portal to the bottom of a ship, and just fly around and periodically jump out and leap into a portal at regular intervals.
Do you have the railroad
Okay.
mod?
You guys found this wacky crater, right?
Yeah.
The one with the walls of water in it?
Maybe.
Yeah. Someone explain the physics here, because I'm not really getting what's going on.
Now let's see.
I'm over the, I don't know what biome this is if it's not jungle, but there's a lot of just wet-looking trees with vines.
Looks swampy.
Probably a swamp then.
I really need to find a jungle so I can get my jungle bees on.
Why do you need jungle bees?
Why don't you need jungle bees?
I'm still searching for an answer to this bee thing.
Yeah. Butterflies are so much cooler. You should get butterflies instead.
But they don't kill you, so what's the point, really?
Yeah, I'm at X minus 240, Z 270, and it's weird stuff happening here.
Oh, yep, totally out of fuel. He says the problem with taking this big one out is that it just sort of chugs through coal like no other.
Oh, I see. You're in a meteor impact crater in a swamp.
Yeah, but that doesn't explain these walls of water I'm seeing.
Eh.
I mean, I think we've certainly seen stranger. Alright, where were you at?
Minus 240, 270.
Pretty much directly south of you.
Oh, it's much better now that I filled this thing up.
You can check out the map. I don't know if you can check out the map on the stream, but if you're following along with the stream, you can check out the map.
Oh yes, this whole thing here. Yeah.
What'd it do?
Huh. That's kind of funny. I guess just the whole process of generating these caverns, or not the caverns, the craters.
Could you make a house with walls of water?
I think you could. I think it'd be kind of difficult, but you could. There are ways to kind of manipulate water to do weird things like this.
Okay, so mods we're using, we've got Buildcraft. What was the other one you said?
Buildcraft and Industrial Craft are the
Okay.
two main, like, sort of industry
What does
mods.
Buildcraft do?
That was the main one we were using last time. That's like a whole bunch of like all the automated machines to do everything we would do by hand.
All the pipes.
Yeah, like all the
And what-
pipes and everything, and all the assembly and manufacturing.
What does Industrial Craft do then?
Basically
All
the
the
same
wires.
thing, only different.
Okay.
Like I think that one has a lot more emphasis on I guess the power, the way that it powers things. It's a lot more emphasis on making those more interesting. Like there's a lot more power options available. But then I guess beyond that, it's just all the pipes, the extended factory stuff.
So wait, if I found this flying ship in the middle of the sky, would you have no way of actually retrieving it?
It'd be difficult.
It's another ship.
Oh yeah, that's true.
If you-
What if I took all of your ships and put them where you could not reach, and made my own base with it in the sky?
I mean, you
In the
you
sky.
could do that certainly.
We would raid it with more ships.
Like
You should do
they
this.
are very cheap.
What if you took our entire base and put it in the sky?
Meh,
that
that
would
already
be-
happened and we managed it.
What if
Quite-
I put
quite
you
the
in
heist.
the sky, where you can't get down from?
Actually, if you exit a ship, like try and leave your boat or your flying ship thing, you'll actually parachute down automatically.
Most of the
Oh,
time.
huh.
Most of the time, that's true.
I had a secret plan to curse you with always remaining in the sky. Well, it's secret except that I announced it, but you know.
What I think you could do is you could build a sky base, lure people up there, and then once we get applied energistics going, trap them in their own little pocket dimension, and then carry them around on a hard drive in your pocket.
And then put them in a pool and take away the ladder.
The horror, the horror. Hello there, Bianca1. Nice Meat Boy emote there. Anyhow, so I think, what are we going to continue doing? 'Cause we can...
So speaking of bees, we've been Amanda and I have been doing the Don't Starve Together streaming on Fridays.
Oh yes, I saw that. You guys died really rather tragically during that
Well,
last one.
the game itself has been going terribly, which means the stream has been going very well. You might not have been there for it, but we started off last time with a very nice base, farms, everything was all set up, ready for everything, and within the span of an hour, we have things like Amanda disturbs a ghost by digging up his grave, manages to kite the ghost into a beefalo herd and get the beefalo to attack the ghost. That was an angry-looking ghost. Then the next day, I think there's some melee involving spiders and pigmen, and she goes in the beefalo herd, and lightning strikes one of the beefalo, and it catches on fire. And it becomes the angriest beefalo you have ever seen. Also, bees. She attacks bees a lot because she likes beekeeping. Except that it causes her to die a lot because the bees sting her.
It's like beekeeping, eh?
I have yet to actually do this myself. I was mostly being at the base and not getting my ass handed to me by weird and crazy creatures. Until my ass was finally handed to me by weird and crazy creatures.
Well,
yeah, we
you know,
lasted
you
about
just
an hour.
can't run from that.
Well, you can. Unless it's nighttime and it's dark and things eat you.
Alright, question. If you're pumping out of a tank, does it matter if the pump's at the top or the bottom?
Shouldn't.
Okay. Good.
I don't think these tanks are that realistic. The Railcraft giant tanks might be, but oh god, this little tiny zombie baby is gonna murder us all. I will let
Fly
it
away.
handle you. I'm gonna go jump onto a boat and fly away. Or float away, I guess. Nope. I'm leaving. I don't know where that one came from. Well, I guess it is nighttime, just swam across the sea.
You got beds to sleep on?
I could actually sleep on this boat.
You guys
Then
all
I'd be
wanna
near the
sleep?
bees.
I just found a butterfly.
Ooh, catch it in a butterfly net.
It got away. Where'd it go?
Alright, I'm gonna sleep on this boat and hope that I don't die from that little tiny baby zombie.
I'm asleep too.
Oh yeah, you said the quarry was done, right?
Oh yeah, it just dried up, finished everything.
That's pretty impressive actually. I was not expecting that to be done so soon.
That the fuel tanks works really well. Those two, that portable one
Yeah.
you made. I just been carting them over there and keeping it full.
Okay, well I guess we can switch it over to the next quadrant over, so I don't have to rebuild too much of that.
Oh god, butterfly, come back.
Oops, also I'm totally on the wrong side of the bees. How close is the bee like digression range?
You'll know
They're
when you
safe
get
right
there.
now.
Okay. Really should put like giant warning signs. Oh god, that
I
little
think I
baby
just
zombie
smacked it.
is still following me.
Ah, I caught it! Ha ha!
So what do butterflies do?
I don't know.
At this point, I think they look pretty.
But I caught my first one.
Alright, now let's oh actually I need those markers, don't I?
I think there's some in the chest over there.
Over by the quarry?
Yeah, there should be.
Okay. Well, hopefully.
I had to reset the area because it was glitching out over that one annoying spot.
Okay, let's see. How what was the thing to remove a quarry? Was it just a pickaxe? have to use a wrench.
I don't know.
Let's not fall in there.
I think a pickaxe would work.
I think so.
Just
Okay,
don't lose
okay,
it.
it's fine. I should probably close up this hole before the mean things start pouring through. Alright, well, as this cobblestone just is kind of, it's gonna be kind of annoying.
Yeah, everything's going in that one chest, so you can move it if you need to.
No, I mean, I'm just gonna, well, I mean, the problem with that is that then, I'd have to pick up everything and go put it somewhere else.
Yeah, it's just cobblestone.
Alright, so, I'm going to say, like, symmetry is overrated, because it'd be way too much of a pain to just kind of rotate this thing around, because we do not plan for the future. With the placement of all these chests and whatnot. And, alright. Oh yeah, the other thing the industrial craft has, which is nice, more easily accessible power tools. Which you may want to build one, Xander. They're quite handy.
Wait, what?
Power tools, in particular the mining drill.
Oh, yes.
I think what I need to do is actually just set aside some time for me to figure out how all these mods work and then do things with that.
That too.
So, like, for example, the machines you've built, what do they do so far?
Mostly just turn ores into smaller bits of ore that we then turn into whatever metals they're supposed to be.
So, what mechanism do the machines use? Like, how do they work? What do you program them to do?
You stick things in the input ends, and things come out the output ends. Usually you have to supply power.
Alright. And output end could be chest, smelter, physical location.
Basically. Like the pipes.
Is that all they do is move things?
Yeah.
Have you had a chance to try Infinifactory yet?
I have not. I'm very intrigued by it.
Yeah, it's basically that as a challenging game.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Like it's the whole, like, basically what we are doing as a puzzle game.
Yeah, I need to play more of that game, but I feel like it would be funnier if I used these for nefarious purposes. Is there any decision-making tools involved with the automatic movers?
At the moment,
Sensors?
no. We haven't quite progressed that far yet.
Boring.
We will
How do you
eventually.
get that far?
We need more diamonons, basically.
Oh,
That's what it
of
comes
course.
down
Or
to.
maybe
Diamonds
that-
and power, and
Do you-
iron,
do-
I guess. But
Do you
I don't
consume
know.
diamonds for each of these, or is it?
Basically, just like a lot of the gates, the logic gates, or at least the more advanced ones, will require diamonds. Well, iron
Well, that's
mostly, and then if we really want to get there, diamonds and things for the gears and the sorting tubes, and like all the lasers that we need to manufacture anything big, anyways.
Is there no way for us to make more diamonds? We just have to mine it.
Basically, I mean that's what the all our quarries are for, but we don't have the power to really support giant ones.
Do we have teleport pipes or anything like that?
I don't know. Did you enable those?
What?
The teleport pipes?
That's gonna be useful when we get off-world.
I don't remember.
Or think about, well, they're probably expensive, but hooking up the quarry to that.
I know we probably have the God,
No,
what were they?
I did not, because you can't see it in any eye.
Okay.
Okay,
There
are two
was
hacks.
the teleport pipes were really kind of cheap. Well, not I mean, game breaking
Although
cheap.
there appear to be a couple more teleporter things in here that I did not disable. So
There are a couple. I think it's the giant redstone and ender thing cube from Buildcraft or whatever is probably still enabled. And those are way more expensive and a lot more difficult to use since you can't just stick everything onto one network.
I think there's also we have the, rails? Could probably make some nice rail systems.
Yes,
Yes.
there are a whole bunch of things you can do with the rails too. But I
like what?
namely a lot of like the sort of the automatic sorting things around, trains that just sort of guide themselves to different places. Gosh. What was the name of the marker things for the quarry? Landmarks.
I don't. Yeah, just put a lapis on top of a redstone torch. I forget what they're called.
Okay.
Can you get your automatic machines to craft things for you?
Yes, that is.
How do you do
indeed-
that?
That I mean that's a matter of you have to have crafting automatic crafting table thing, input the recipe, and
Okay.
then supply it with stuff.
Okay.
And that whole process can be automated to the point where you supply the pipes, or you have the crafting tables hooked up to pipes that request whatever they need automatically. And
Did you
just-
never see the data center on our previous server? I was pretty proud of
I
that.
don't think so. What did it do?
It was basically we had this gigantic bank of just like every crafting tables, automatic crafting tables for every item imaginable, and then just this giant array of chests.
So imagine if you requested a complex machine that was made of like 5 parts. Each part would be broken down into its subparts, and each subpart, and so on, until you have like a fancy diamond machine, like pulling raw wood and iron out of chests, smelting the iron, breaking the wood into sticks to make gears, to make stone gears, to make diamond gears, to make like etc. etc.
But you still
So
need to put the raw diamonds.
You'd put them in a chest, and then it would pull them out of the chest automatically, and so forth.
You would
And you'd
love
see
it in a factory.
It was, yeah, probably. It was pretty fun to watch because you'd see all the stuff zipping around in the tubes too, which was a nice touch.
I think that is one advantage all the logistics pipes have over any sort of applied energistics things, that it's this very visceral, like you get to watch as opposed to stuff just popping out magically.
Are we good for iron?
We can always use more iron.
I had a ton of it, but it all fell in lava.
I don't think we have enough of anything except maybe a cobblestone.
I thought we had like a stack of 64 iron blocks, so I don't think
I
we're
saw a
close
lot
to
of those.
I'm about to work on that.
I didn't actually need to make the quarry a volume, did I? I can just get away with just defining the area and it'll go down.
Oh yeah, yes.
Okay.
You only need 3 points to define it.
Yeah.
So what's the okay. What tools do I need to make a mover?
What?
Something that moves things.
Tubes. Tubes.
Tubes. What are tubes made of?
Tubes are made of. You just search for pipes in your inventory. It'll tell you the recipes for all of them. But it's glass between 2 of whatever the material type is. At this point, cobblestone probably will suffice.
Glass and what'd you say?
Whatever type of pipe you're trying to make, the material. Oh, I've gone too far.
I would search through NEI for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the little search box on the bottom when you bring up your inventory. And just search
okay,
for a
I
pipe.
see.
And then check on
Under items. No. Yes.
that. Should be a yellow search bar.
Yours,
I'm
yours
not
is
doing
yellow?
that.
Mine's just gray.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah, mine has it's back of the yellow border.
That's interesting.
Are the
Mine's
pipes
just kind of
any
like black and
different?
white. Yes, so each of them have different properties. I guess
Okay.
we could go through like the wooden ones. You need as the sort of to pull things out of something. So pulling items out of a chest, you use a wooden pipe and some sort of engine to power it, and it'll automatically extract things. Gosh, the emerald transport pipes, the round robin extraction pipe. Those ones, you put items into its little slots, and it'll like go extract things in that order, and just like, if you have like cobblestone, redstone, iron, it'll go cobblestone, redstone, iron, as best as possible. Cobblestone transport pipes, they move things. Stone transport pipes, they also move things. And I guess the quartz ones, that's nice. So those last three, they all do basically the same thing, I think. Or no, they have different drag. I guess they transport things at different speeds, or something, or you lose less speed. But they don't connect to each other, so you can make parallel pipes. I think that's sort of the big important part of that. Iron transport pipes, you can like make junctions and things that will go. I think those are the one-way ones. You can determine this one is an input end, and the other, however many, are all outputs. Gold ones make things go faster. Diamond ones, this is the big one. That one you can put in. We actually have examples of that over here. That one you can basically just put items in, and they'll have up to 6 different facings. 5, I guess, since one of them is going to be the input. And it'll go and take whatever items that you put into it. They'll go out those different colored sides. Obsidian pipes will suck up just loose items on the ground, and whatever kind of engine you stick up on them determines how far out they suck things up. Lazuli transport pipes, paints items. I have no idea what this does. This is new.
I think it's for sorting purposes.
Okay,
I'm not exactly sure.
interesting. Daizuli transport pipes routes painted items. I guess those two in combination. Interesting. I guess it's the alternative to our diamond pipes. Slightly cheaper.
Well, or you could probably set up a series of them.
Yeah, like the inputs from this one, paint them all blue or something. And the all blue ones go here.
Care to sleep tonight?
Oh, it's there's no bed over here. I'll just blink out of existence. Alright,
Is there any way to automatically cut down trees at a particular location?
Yes.
So it's you have to build a machine. You have to put it there manually. That's the only kind of the downside. But yeah, there are machines to do automatic logging.
What module does automatically logs?
Harvester.
Harvester? Okay.
We actually have a spare one of those if you want to go fetch it off of the floating tree island.
A floating tree island. Okay. Okay. Which is the floating? Is it this one? I'm gonna say yes. Is the floating tree island the one with all the chests on it?
No, I think that's just the sort of the floating factory islands. The floating tree island's the one out in the ocean.
You can actually see the harvester from where I'm standing. It's just on the left side of the island there. It's facing away from the trees.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, we kind of had to rotate things around to get them into place.
While you're out there, you might want to grab the planter, which is should be in the center-ish, give or take. That will plant trees automatically, and then this one will cut them down automatically, which is how we ended up with so much friggin' wood.
Someone's already thought of this idea, I see.
The other interesting thing that you might be interested in are the robots. Now, I'm not. Those are new. We haven't really played around with those. But what they are is that they're basically, from what I understand, they're basically a lot of what we do just manually with the machines, except they're kind of semi-autonomous. So you have things like the lumberjack robots, which will go and go cut down trees for you in a certain volume, or the builder ones, pump ones, etc., etc. And that's where I think if you're trying to build their gigantic von Neumann complexes, that's where you're gonna have the most success for that. Because if you could define a blueprint for an area that's just like, in this area, regardless of whatever it is, just sort of start building these things here and just strip mine every single resource from the location. You could probably, if you had a big enough area, you could probably get it to be a sort of self-sustaining. We're just going to build a complex that sustains itself and has enough stuff to start building the one next to it, and so on and so forth. And your robots.
Do you have a planter for the?
Yeah.
Hang on. Did you have a planter for this wheat?
Oh yeah.
I was wondering why this wheat kept replanting itself.
The planter probably still has power in there.
Well, I think that's the. No, it's still. Is it automatically plowing the field as well?
Yeah. Does all the work for you. And that field is nice. The field is nice and moist now.
I'm going to relocate the machines that are now on the flying machine island to be somewhere a little more convenient.
Oh, but the flying machine island.
Oh, but it's so nice and flying. Like that roller. You don't really need that roller there, do you? Oh yeah, all those forestry things too. It says you're the owner, so you can't. Well, none of us can move them.
Yeah, that was a little irritating trying to get those engines going again.
Mysterious.
I guess that's just how the ownership works for those. There we go.
Oh god, my inventory is full of wood because I demolished the carpenter. I have regrets. Apparently there were 2 stacks of string about to be fed into the melting device.
Oh, I think that's just because that's just how where it automatically redirects everything into that chest, which then gets pulled into the hopper. But because you can't actually burn string, they just sort of sit there.
Alright, so what does this aqueous accumulator do?
Don't remove it. That provides the water to keep the engine from exploding.
Okay. So that feeds water into the engine.
Yeah. If you stick it in a pool of water, I think it has to be at least 2 around it, and ideally you make these nice little infinite water supplies that they replenish themselves, and then just sucks the water up and spits it out in every other direction.
Alright.
And so it's, if you have one accumulator for an engine, it'll keep it good forever.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to reproduce this. But yeah, there are wrenches and landmarks up in here.
Oh, that's what they are. That's what that chest is.
Anyways, I'm gonna reproduce that and steal all your loot.
Man, I really wish I don't understand why facades require like laser manufacturing. But 'cause they would be really helpful.
That's pretty ridiculous.
Alright, 1, 2, 3. But like no, I mean I guess it's no longer actually the most advanced manufacturing since we have the Quarry Plus mods and everything. That's like these advanced manufacturing tables.
We have spawn protection turned on, don't we?
Well, actually, I don't know if because I don't think we've actually hung around this actual spawn area.
I'm
Yeah,
fighting
I
some
think you're
trees
in
that
the-
refuse to be destroyed.
I suppose
Yeah,
so
I
then.
think you're in the area.
Well, that's obnoxious. Also, someone put a crafting table down here and it cannot be removed.
So how did they put it down?
It was probably
trees.
you.
Possible.
Alright, well, we've got the one diamond transport tube, I guess.
There should be 7 more diamond transport tubes in a chest somewhere.
Oh,
I
okay.
got them if we need them.
Well, I don't know if we really need them right now.
I needed to filter the output of the quarry because otherwise everything was cobblestone all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the cobblestone and dirt. Okay, are there anything else we want to filter out? Do we even care about like collecting any more cobblestone and dirt?
It'd be nice to have a chest in case we need it.
Okay.
But yeah, after it just falls out of the chest, I think once it fills up. So
Try and make a proper void pipe, I think, because otherwise I'm worried that the server will like have
Explode
issues.
again. Yeah. So I'm thinking of doing just off on the side here. Oh my god.
Sounds like we're out of power somewhere.
Do you have to power harvesters?
everything needs power.
Yeah, basically
Oh.
all the machines need power.
I just
So-
put one down and it ate a tree.
It might have had some power left over. I don't know.
No.
I guess those have a buffer.
How do you power things?
So I think all the harvesters and planters are buildcraft. Like you mouse over it. Like what
Mine
was it saying,
Factory
the thing?
Reloaded.
Yeah. So those are all the buildcraft power. So those ones, I guess, are just you look up. You can either do it a roundabout way and do the industrial craft like solar energy and things, and then route that through an engine, or just do the buildcraft ones, which I think there aren't any free energy ones.
Okay, but what are they called?
They are let's see, Sterling.
Garrett,
Yes.
what's powering the machines on the left wall in here?
Oh,
Because there's not enough.
No, it's all solar power. I'm working on that now.
Oh, you're working on it already?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what that giant pipe is stealing all your oil. Well, you can't see it. It's
If you
underground.
just look for engine, I think
Nice.
all of those, or most of those, will produce the buildcraft power.
That's not strictly true. There's a lot of mods with engines. But you probably want either a combustion engine or a Stirling engine.
Probably a Stirling engine, because the combustion ones are a little finicky. Well, no, that's not true. The Stirling engines will actually just blow up if they're not powering anything. The combustion engines will just blow up if they don't get properly cooled, which can be a little tricky to set up, but not really. Build a combustion engine. I think we probably have the iron for that now. It's
We
fine.
just have the iron. Like seriously, we have iron.
Again, we have the fuel.
I have a 64 stack block of iron over here.
Ah,
Alright,
okay.
alright.
Okay, for a while.
How do you make gears? Oh, tin gear.
Yeah, have fun trying to figure out which tin you need. I think most of them work, if not all of them.
Yeah, I found a shitload of tin and iron below, but it all blew up because of creepers and lava,
Oh.
which is sad. Yeah. On the other hand, prospecting can be really easy with one of these little floating airships.
Alright, do we have ink sacks, or do I have to go hunt some squid?
No, we are humans.
You might have some in that. Well, the one chest that had the wool. If you found that.
I didn't actually find that. I think I was actually on the floating sky factory.
Oh no. In that case.
Where's the iron? Is it all on the little factory island that we really need to give a better name to?
There's a bunch of it up there, yeah.
It's in
All the
village-
metals.
In the village workshop.
Oh, but
How do I
actually,
get to the,
one thing, you build here. There should be in one of the chests. There should be all the parts for one of the power drills. In one of these, unless we moved everything. Oh God, you took away a lot of the safety planks. Just decided
I
to
see
be
your
unsafe.
refinery has no power.
That's what I'm working on now.
Work faster.
I'm trying. You know how many parts these damn things need?
Yes, because I built them all the first time.
I know. I went over to see how you did yours.
Yes, here in this one. Over here, Xander. Take the power unit and the iron plates.
Wow, there's a lot
God.
of stuff in here that I've never seen before.
Yeah, that's this. We barely even scratched the surface of a lot of these.
Okay,
anyways.
power unit. Iron what?
Iron
Blanks?
plates.
Copper plates. Iron casing. Silver ingots. Carbon plates. Wooden crates. Wrench.
It's just to the right of the carbon plates.
Oh, I see.
And it also,
And
I guess, take the iron turning blank too, which is to the one to the right. Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. So yeah, just look at the recipe for the mining drill. And
Why do I
then,
want a mining drill again?
It's like a pickaxe, except it's indestructible. You just have to power it up, which actually
Oh, I
reminds
see.
me I should need to
Oh,
charge
that's
mine
nice.
up. Unless we just have no power. We have no power.
Where do we go to charge up our items?
Well, normally we'd stick them into this engine here. Oh God, this is gonna take not that bad. These things that block you're right in front of, or I'm right in front of, we're both right in front of. These things, the solar panels, you can stick it in there.
Oh, I see.
It'll be kind of take a while. God, the semi-fluid generator would actually be more ideal, but let's get that going. That one's a lot quicker.
Do we have any extra solar panels I could just borrow?
I think you just have to build them.
Okay.
Oh, here, yeah. Just stick the semi-fluid generator. Just stick the drill in there. It'll get powered up in like a second, because it's way better than solar power at dusk.
Okay.
And then if you want, you can upgrade that to a diamond-tipped drill with the iron turning blank and some diamonds. But I think all of our diamonds
For
are
what?
in the main house. It's it's basically a diamond pick, but it's indestructible and battery operated.
Oh, what am I using now?
Just a regular. I think it's probably equivalent to an iron pick.
You can do
I'll
this
be enough for now.
if you want to power up those solars. See?
Sure. Oh yeah, the one other thing with the boats and all their vehicles and things, pressing equals, I think at least by default, will sort of center it on the world, and pressing is that what backslash? I can remember slash or backslash.
Or K for the GUI, but are you sure you're streaming this?
Oh hello, got to switch this over. Huh. So that's a giant 10-minute chunk of just the intro screen.
How do we get into the basement of this room, Garrett?
Which room?
I guess we're not.
It's this room that we're in. I mean, the room with you.
Oh, you just gotta dig through the floor, but you don't really need to get to the basement.
Yeah, I do.
What do you need? Run some more pipe.
How are you providing the redstone signal to this heat generator? Or to this blast furnace, rather?
Oh, there's the cables behind it.
The redstone signal.
Are we sleeping?
Wait, what redstone?
Don't you have to turn it on so that it starts accepting heat?
No.
Why isn't mine working then? God damn it.
Yeah. You don't have any coils in it?
Apparently
Oh.
not.
Oh, alright, I'll go sleep. I'm asleep. Or asleep.
Who does not feel asleep? Oh,
There we go. Yeah. It might also be short on power, but put some coils in it. Yeah, next thing I want to do is the what is it, that centrifuge thing, so we can turn our slag into gold.
Nice.
no, actually, there is this whole like long involved process with like crushing out your ores and then washing it, and you get like this minuscule. It's like 1/9 more efficient over time.
Brilliant.
I'm still on this ship.
Okay,
Shit.
what have you done?
Drop that thing I made. Oh, I found it. It's just a little wet. It's still good. It's still good.
Casing is totally waterproof. Man, the unpowered airships are pretty slow. Like even this little tiny one.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have that wood farm going, so we could have all the what's it?
Oh, the charcoal again.
Charcoal. Yeah.
Cannot seem to board this ship.
Oh,
Well, I'm stuck in the water trying to get onto it is the thing.
if it's an entity right now, you just right click on it. You can't actually climb on top of it. Which is the one thing about these that once they turn your constructions into actual vehicles, like they take up the entire volume of whatever size it is. So you can imagine when we accidentally turned everything into a gigantic airship. I think that's why it scooted off into over the horizon, because it's just like, oh, okay, detecting collisions with everything. Like to try and make good on this.
500,000 blocks, I think.
This one's having a real hard time getting up.
That's because that's just a boat.
Are these
Oh.
are power pipes different than other pipes?
Yeah, just apply redstone to a regular pipe.
Okay.
Alright, I'd like a flying machine if there are any around here. I'm gonna
Here,
go
you can have this
air
one.
prospecting.
Make your own.
I
Yeah.
don't know how.
It's pretty easy actually. There should be a whole stack of floaters somewhere nearby in one of the chests, and it's wool and string.
Too
And
late,
then-
stop listening.
But yeah, if you look at it, it's just the ship's helm is the only thing you really need for boats. So you sure we had ink sac somewhere?
There were a few in the chest, but in the chest, I don't know.
Alright, well, I'll go hunt some squid, I guess.
First step is done. I just need to get some more generators. Hey, who put a wall in here? Actually, this is a convenient wall.
Yep. I just wanted to leave the blocks.
That's useful. Alright. Now I need the second part, which is what, those semi-fluid generator?
Yeah.
Where did all the squid go? Did we hunt them to extinction?
The squid farm would be cool. But I'm not sure how you would pull that one off without, like, super fancy, expensive Pokeballs.
I mean, I think if you have a volume of water, they do just naturally spawn. Oops, I forgot to clear out inventory space. Alright, go drill another octopus to death.
Do we have any use for appetite?
That's all the fertilizer. I don't know if we still need that as much.
It's always useful. But we don't need much of it, I guess.
Like, it's not something you should go out of your way to mine. Alright, well, one is enough. Go for that. Oh, huh, actually, did we drain all the oil out? Or just the,
I've been using some. I might need to turn on the refinery again. Or not, the pump again.
So here's a question: why is the copper ore orange and green?
You sure you're not colorblind? It's obviously copper.
I'm pretty sure copper, as it exists in nature, is typically green, or maybe that's some just copper compound.
That's oxidized copper.
Oh, that's not how you mine it.
I don't know how it comes out of the ground.
I don't think so. I think when it comes out of the ground, it's, you know, copper.
Copper color.
Huh, I think what we actually need for the oil is a chunk litter out here.
Oh, I've just been turning it off because it mines so damn fast.
No, I mean it's well, maybe it's just rendering.
Well, also I did take a bunch to start up my tank, so I thought I refilled it. We'll see.
I don't know, cause like a lot of the pipes that are going all the way over to the spawn just seem to be empty, even though they should be full. If we were just pumping this along. Oh, I guess just the fuel refinery is full. Need more tanks.
I don't think you're gonna use all that.
Or I guess just get bigger pumps for the oil. Oh yeah, it was the tesseracts from thermal expansion. look like they're still enabled. So once we do start getting interdimensional stuff, that'll have to be our transport pipes for that. Although yeah, without the diamond pipes, though, these whole like self-sustaining giant factory things.
Random question. What do you do if you're in a very small area with an Enderman?
Don't look.
I'll
try and find a puddle of water.
I don't think there's much chance of that.
Don't look.
It's hard not to. This is a rather small cavern I found myself in.
Like, I think if it hasn't aggroed onto you just yet, you could probably just kind of slowly back away and hope for the best.
Well, so far so good. And I found some iron too. Ooh, there's a bit of air. What was that thing about water you said?
Endermen do not like water, so if you go stand in a puddle of water, you'll be fine.
Okay. Oh yeah, there's a lot of iron down here. What do we use for lead?
I'm sure it's good for something.
There's quite a bit of it around.
We have a whole ton of it that we're not using for anything just yet. I think we can use it in like hardened glass. I think some of the tanks, like the more advanced tanks, may like it.
Oh yeah. Did you know in real life you could make glass that's up to 30% lead and it'll still be transparent?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Like, I certainly knew that you could, like, lead was a big part of, like, making really nice, like, crystalline sort of glass. But to know you could get up to 30%, that's quite a bit.
I found some uranium too. What do we use for that?
Nothing right now. We'll need it for our nuclear power and eventually our nuclear weapons.
Oh, hang on. What necessitates the use of nuclear weapons in this game?
Hopefully nothing. But they say humans are the real monsters.
My neighbor has nukes, so I need them too.
Okay, well, if I see uranium, I'm gonna steal it from you.
You can't allow a mine shaft gap.
I think we need to adopt a Garrett disarmament policy. Ah, fucking skeletons.
All right, now I think we have like one chest full of cobblestone is probably enough.
Alright, so Alec, all these gold cables are 128 volts. Just so you know.
I think these engines can handle it.
Alright.
Watch as they all explode.
They seem to be alright.
Which means that last cable should be gold too, just to minimize the losses. There should be more gold cables out in the power station if you didn't grab them all.
What do we do with tin? Oh, I guess we make those little wheels that you use.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a bunch of gears, also buckets, if you ever need those.
A lot of tin around.
hopefully this quarry will start going. Looks like it's assembling the frame.
Excellent.
And I can't actually hook up the Stirling engine and the generator because of all the wacky permissions and everything. If there's a way you can change that actually.
What's the problem?
All your engines, the converters, we can't do anything with them if we're not you.
That's weird.
Yeah, if you right click, you can see there's a permission and it says you're the owner. Same with all
owner,
the
owner
other
good. So presumably all the forestry things are like that.
Alright, well I can change it on a case-by-case basis if I think of it, but just remind me, I guess.
Change it on these 30 things here to start. While you're here.
Okay, let me do that. So that's, the access is set to shared. The author options are restricted and private, and those sound worse.
Huh. Well, I know some of them I could move and stuff, so maybe you just have to make sure they're shared or something.
I know that for the engines, if I tried destroying them, it would just sort of reset in place and then become owner derelict for a little while, and then I'd log out, log back in, and it'd go back to you. But other than that, it's like anything I did to try and interact with them, like attach the power pipes, they would just sort of ignore it.
Should we speak again? If it's convenient.
Let me know if you guys are doing that, because I am far, far away from any bed.
You should have taken the larger airship.
I was told that was a boat.
Well, the one you were on was a boat. But I guess the larger one is currently parked above the factory. You know, if you had built your own, you could have included a bed.
Alright.
I feel like everybody needs to build their own boat as a rite of passage.
That's true.
Yeah, not there yet.
Like basically, like there's nothing to it. Like it's just the boats are just the helm.
There's a limit in the number of queued things up I have mentally here after all these constructions you've been giving me on how to make things.
I suppose.
I'm in bed.
Yep, sleeping.
There
Alright.
we go. Yeah, still working on it now, but right now my whole factory's solar powered. And it's already short on power.
How green of you.
Oh, that's
Too
okay.
green.
We're converting to oil and fuel right now.
You know, can't let this fuel just go to waste sitting here doing nothing.
Sure thing, Rockefeller.
Well, okay, when we have potentially infinite dimensions of oil, I'm not terribly concerned with the long-term
I've
environmental
heard
impacts.
these lines before.
Have we
Wait,
found oil worlds?
I mean, yeah, we haven't even begun to explore the Mistcraft dimensions yet, and that one ice world, the literal ice age, with all the oil deposits.
I was reading up on that, and apparently you can make your own worlds with the right pages.
Yes,
Yeah,
no,
that's what we did last
that
time.
was like the big draw of it. That's how we got Matt's crystal meth lab, I believe.
Yeah, so now you can make one just with diamonds.
If we did
that.
that, it would probably collapse in like a matter of hours.
Wouldn't that be awesome then?
And then it would. I'm always worried about the potential of it then spreading back with us, and then it consumes the real world, and then we're just boned. Like what's going to happen? So I did some experiments. You can actually take your various airships and things through the giant crystal portals.
Nice.
Wait a minute. Since when do skeletons shoot fire arrows?
Since they turned on fire.
Still working on that semi-fluid generator, I see.
Yep. This is really slow since we're out of power. Although,
If
What
only
do
you
you
had gas engines.
I know. I'm working on it.
Is there some particular resource you need?
10 item casings. More 10 item casings.
I have 10 bars, sorry.
Yeah. I have all the 10. I just need to wait for it to make the damn item casings.
Just hop over back to the we could actually probably just fly the whole factory island thing over. Go set that up again.
This thing has to look pretty.
I mean,
Yeah,
just temporarily, just kind of have it hover over while you're setting everything up, because we have all the manufacturing capability over there.
Well,
Here, you can borrow my backpack. Just don't destroy it.
I already stole most of it. Nah. Ah, sweet. Alright. I'm just gonna dump the fuel in the power.
Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough.
They got this nice box with 300k energy.
CESU. Wow, I haven't even seen that one before.
I had to go to the nether to make this thing.
Is that between MFSU and whatever the lower one is?
Yeah, it's above a bat box.
Ah, interesting. Alright, well, next we need an MFSU, but we can wait a bit.
Yeah, that one needed diamonds.
A lot of them.
Yeah. Well,
Thanks for draining my backpack, jerk.
yeah, no problem. It didn't even charge it. It was using so much power for all this crap.
Yeah, but stuff is moving in here, though, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah. Damn, look at all that iron going in there.
It charged up like every machine, so that's cool.
Yeah, once those maceators get going. Oh, wow. That's fast.
Yep.
Do we have any Invar?
Oh,
I don't think so.
Nether, I think. The Nether Enderman?
The what now?
I think, it's Enderman pearls, or I think were required for some of these things.
I certainly hope not Invar.
How do you make it?
That was, oh, here it is. This is the pulverized ferrous metal and pulverized iron in the induction smelter.
No, we didn't actually make any. Why do you need it?
Okay, I just wanted for hardened portable tanks. They would like quadruple the capacity. But like that's not really necessary. Just, you know, less trips going back and forth. And I mean, eventually we will need it for more machines, but only of the Buildcraft ones, so don't think it's too important right now. Oh yeah, I guess the one other thing, Xander, for your flying machine, the backslash to deconstruct it in place.
Okay.
Just so you can just sort of park it in a reliable location. It won't float away.
Oh, crap. Do we have an extractor? What are those?
What's extractor do?
To make an empty cell.
To make a what?
What is it? A empty cell? Yeah.
Oh, to take a cell and empty it?
Unless unless it's just these things that are empty.
Yeah.
Okay, I got some of these then.
I was like, I don't think you need an extractor.
So I'm gonna guess our airships probably work on the moon.
Why would an airship work where there's no air?
You'd wonder that, but I'm going to guess they probably still do.
I bet you're right.
Sounds like a potentially fatal
They
mistake.
probably work in space too.
No, actually, that's another good point. Yeah, we could just actually go float around outside the space station
In our airships.
on our airships.
Oh, geez, alright. I got these now.
Alright, let's go take a look over at what you all are doing. So are we going to hollow out a basement that is just going to store everything? Have like an actual building for it?
First. You probably need a basement for something that size.
Rotary macerator. Fancy.
We got some high-tech stuff up here. Just working on the way to power right now.
And all your solar generators. How
It worked for a while. Well,
green
I think it
and
was more the big battery worked for a while.
Yeah, I was a little annoyed. I was going to try and build an airship with the wind generators, just for purely for cosmetic effects. But unfortunately, when it becomes an entity, they stop working.
Oh man.
Hey, we can smell again.
We have a few of those if you need them.
Yeah, I want to make one though.
I mean, you can for any of these items, you can look them up, and it'll
Yeah,
click on
I
it,
tried
it'll give you the
searching for
recipe.
smelter, and it's not. Apparently I don't know what it's actually called.
There's the induction smelter.
Just a regular smelter. I got some more.
Oh,
Furnace.
Furnace. There we go.
But you could get if you throw them through a emaciator first, you'd get 2 ore out of every ore block.
Really?
Yes. And then if you throw the dust into a centrifuge, you get like 2.1 ore out of it, and
What's the emaciator actually called?
Macerator.
How do you spell that?
MACER. Of course, then you also need a way to power this, and so it's
Okay.
just this whole giant chain of industry.
I need flint and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Somebody was not watching our first episode because we had this problem.
I mean, you could try and see if the grinder problem has fixed itself, but I kind of doubt it.
Is there an emascerator on one of our islands?
Yes, there are all
Alright, I'll
all
just go use
the
that.
machines that we need are available. No, you're just over there. Okay. I was going to go out and find you, but you're not too far out. You know, I actually haven't been to the Nether, so we'll go see what your portal is like.
It's not super exciting, to be
Oh,
honest.
is it just the oh, I see that button is kind of dangerous. Okay.
I'm waiting for some pigment to get in there so we can test out my Tesla coil.
Tesla coil. Oh, is it just this little room right here?
There's another fortress right nearby if we go outside.
Going outside seems there are no doors in here.
Yeah, I covered everything because it was a bit dangerous.
I haven't gone into the door part of this building yet.
Really, no, not even windows. All right, well, I see the fortress. We'll leave that for later, I guess. This is kind of disappointing. There's nothing here. I think I'm gonna
Where's
anger
the
some-
macerator?
anger
Do you
some
happen to
pigmen.
know?
I mean, you
come
just
over to
hover
where I am
over all the
building.
machines, but
I think
that
I
could
stole
take
it.
all day. Which building?
The giant building.
over on the mainland.
Oh Jesus! It just came all the way. Okay.
Oh god, the doors are exploding. Help! Oh god! Stop! I'm so
What?
sorry.
Doors are exploding?
I don't know why, they just did.
Alright then. Oh, yeah, that happens there.
I regret everything.
Uh,
Although I think they stopped, so... Well, fun times. I think I blew up your nether cactus.
no, my cactus.
Oh, I can try and get it.
That was a bee-related cactus, I'll have you know.
Nether
Never
bees.
make the bees mad.
Yeah, you don't want to make the nether bees mad, let me tell you. Those guys are serious. Garrett, do you have any preferences on where to put the new machines that I'm building?
Ooh, what are you building?
I'm building some space-related equipment.
Ooh. Just make it look nice.
There's not. I was gonna put it in like a zone, like a new area, but there aren't really a lot of areas here.
Yeah, you can go up.
Oh, yeah, I can stack up.
You can build it big and tall. Do
I can stack them up right in front of this window.
Aw. Just make it look nice.
Alright,
Where's
well,
the
Stack
I,
them up
Macerator?
by this staircase here.
I retrieved your cactus, but I lost the sand, so I can't replant it.
Jerk. It's okay, I won't be doing nether bees until I can build a bee suit.
I take it that's a suit made of bees.
Pretty much.
How do I get out of your hole?
Build up, that's what I was gonna do.
Oh, I didn't bring anything.
Synchronized jumping. Right
Oh,
there.
I see what you're trying to do. So where's your macerator?
It's under the
there's-
funnel, I think.
There you go. The rotary macerator.
Under the what?
Yeah, we're fancy over here. All right. Well, we have more power now.
Well, this thing is not getting any, or it's turned off. No,
No,
it's
it's
just
on.
not getting any.
Yeah, we have more power, but we're burning fuel through fuel faster than I can make it. Yeah, upgrade our pumping station.
We need more power to run our
More oil.
our fuel generation.
All right.
More power to make more power. So I guess the forestry centrifuge does not act like like the other centrifuge. So we have multiple.
What do you think this is? Of course, there's multiple centrifuges.
Centrifuge
There's 7 different
extractor,
kinds of copper.
centrifuge, thermal centrifuge. All right, well, no, it was worth a shot. Wow, these are some really thick cables.
Yeah, Garrett went a bit overboard, I think.
What cables?
The insulated HV cables.
Oh, yeah. It's not actually high voltage. I still trying to figure that out.
I think those are like for like nuclear power or something, right?
I don't know. There's higher power for nuclear stuff. But I'm trying to be efficient and use high voltage stuff and all that jazz.
Well, the glass cables are actually more appropriate for low voltage, but they cost diamonds.
No.
But I think they're lossless.
Oh man.
If you want something to aspire to.
So where are you getting all this oil from? Where does this go to?
Oh, you can follow the pipe down.
That's what I'm doing.
Keep on going. Nice buried pipe to keep everything looking clean. Now we have actual proper infrastructure here.
Huh, I see. That's where that pipe goes.
I'm stealing all your oil.
I know.
And that's why the tanks are running empty.
Well, I mean, in this case, I think that tank is just sort of sitting there because we have all this fuel and it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I want to steal the oil, so this would be have a nice refinery over here and be a bit more self-sufficient in case the base floated away again.
I don't think it will unless someone goes and attaches another boat to it. And like frankly, I am still amazed that worked because like it's 40%. Like the number of blocks of like balloon blocks should be 40% or greater.
Well, as soon as we like unhooked it and made it less than 500,000 blocks, it started sinking again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's why as soon as I got in, it like teleported up.
Just overflow or underflow or something.
Yeah.
Alright, actually, I think I'm going to make one of those, the big tanks. I can just start just transporting this fuel over to you.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. I'm trying to add more engines to this, but we'll see if one more helps.
Alright, ferrous metal and iron. Actually, do we have ferrous metal anywhere?
I don't think so. I don't know what that is.
I think we might.
Pulverized lead, pulverized shiny metal. More trackman goggles. Wood. Well, it doesn't look like there's any in the chests over here, so...
Let's deal with this forge hammer.
Where'd you find one of those?
Well, I haven't, but it's a recipe.
So it's a tool, like you basically you include it in the recipe and you get it back afterwards, but we have machines that do that without costing a prohibitive amount of whatever metal they're made out of.
Okay, how do machines do that then?
You go find the machine and then stick it in and select the right setting.
Metal former.
Yeah.
Which machine?
Metal former. Circuit fabricator, why don't you fabricate? Doesn't seem to be getting energy.
Needs more power.
Working on it.
Alright, let's... there we go. Ferrous ore.
Now, hold on. You say you didn't have to make it, right?
We made a hammer at one point.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
Actually, I made like 8 hammers before I realized I didn't have to keep making hammers and wasting all of our free iron.
Right. You wouldn't happen to have any more hammers, would you?
Use them all.
I think we have one in
There is one
area.
in a chest somewhere. I think in the large flying ship. So can I turn the rotary macerator on?
It's on already. It just doesn't have enough power.
It's not getting any power. Okay. Do we have any macerators that are receiving power?
It's
Alright.
very slow.
Where are they?
Or if you want to just bring some fuel over here and start pumping. Or helping the manually pump.
Alright.
It's going to take some time to build up an inventory of fuel, I think.
I'll just build another macerator and stick it over on the factory island.
I do actually have an extra one in a chest if you want it.
Now, is it
Extra what?
over by you?
There you go, it's on the floor there.
Thank you. Now, I just need to handle this problem's power situation. All these recipes are so complicated. I just want to like.
So you
steal
know your like
a
your
solar power.
your power drill is like a 5-level recipe.
Okay.
Just because the power units is like components made of components made of components made of components. So I can hear the sound of industry all the way across the water.
How do I move a Mace Raider once I placed it?
I think you need a wrench for that.
Yeah, you need a
for
wrench.
fuck's
Otherwise you'll get just a machine block back. And even then, actually, your
What
wrenches
level
have a
recipe
chance of
is a
failure.
wrench?
Wrenches
Oh.
are pretty simple.
It needs to be bronze though.
Yeah, I don't think the other ones work.
Alright, do you know how what is it, the Buildcraft electric meter works? Oh no, never mind. That's a Railcraft electric meter.
Who knows how those work?
Silly me.
So fuel somewhere?
Yeah, the one tank where, not the right tank, but the other tank.
The left tank.
Left tank.
Unless I'm going from this side, which is the right tank.
Yeah, put it in that tank. I'm trying to add more engines to build more fuel fast. I think more combustion engines would make this go faster, right? We'd have to upgrade the pipe.
Both. Although if the pipes aren't turning red, the power isn't turning red yet, the pipes are fine. But you'll eventually need more power.
All right. Another combustion engine.
Alright, so I'm hoping that this will power the Mace Raider so I can get my goddamn Invar, so I can make these buckets. I don't just keep doing trips over and over again.
Yeah, we'll power it. It's got power. Oh, now it's really going.
Aha!
Alright.
Circuit fabricator fabricating.
Oh, wow, that is fancy. Uses diamonds and everything. Jeez. That looks cool.
Oh man, it eats the diamond. I didn't realize that.
Oh.
Very expensive units you're making.
That's cool. I needed that. But dag, yo.
Man, this rotary Mace Raider takes forever.
You can use the pulverizer if you want.
Oh, no, those speed up as it gets going.
Is
The
it? Are we
first
just,
one is longer.
does it just
Then
take
just
forever
take forever.
for the first one?
Yeah, and its speed goes up, it starts cranking them out like Willy.
Okay, well, we're already
So
up
for what
to
it's worth-
5,400 RPM.
If you want, you can hit a switch on them and it'll stay spun up. It's just that they will always be consuming power. But they'll always be at full speed when you want to use them, so it's a trade-off.
When we get to that like unlimited power point, that'd be sweet.
Yeah, but it's a bit early for that.
I'm guessing we're not going to go down the biofuel route again.
You know, unless we find a good way to transport oil cross-dimensionally, we might need to.
I mean, with these tanks, like the largest tanks are, I guess the resonant ones are that's a little much, but those are 512,000 buckets.
Yeah, I'm thinking you could put those in rail carts too, right?
Yeah, there are buckets for that. Yes, I think the tanker. Or
So that would be pretty cool then.
Rails. Yeah, tank cart.
Alright, now 3 combustion engines all making fuel. Hopefully this works a bit better.
I certainly hope you have your water supply.
You know,
You only have one accumulator. That's not gonna be enough.
Chris is.
It's generally recommended one per.
Sigh.
I mean, this will work for a while, but then it will not work, and then it'll explode.
Alright, more accumulators. Even then, it's still showing that it's not using as much power as nearly as much power as it could take.
Did you take my stick?
Yes, I think I did.
Rude.
Fantastic.
That's
I
really
oh, my
important
carrots.
stuff.
That's where my carrots went. So, how long does it take the Mace Raider to get up to speed? Like, what sort of speeds are we talking about?
Takes like a minute.
Because I've definitely been waiting on this thing for several minutes now.
If we don't have a power, it will never get there.
It's got power, but it's not making anything on the progress bar.
I mean,
for some reason.
the speed is going up constantly. We're at 8,500.
But it's not actually doing anything. It should still crank out some stuff, right?
Maybe you can't grind ferrous ore.
Oh yeah, that's totally it. The copper ore just speeds right through it. All right, pulverizer. Where's that?
Oh, there it is, over on all the wood stuff.
Okay. Ah, yes, there we go. I don't think this thing is actually getting any actual power. Or
No, it's
if
not, but it has some
it's,
stored up.
Yeah. Alright, well, I don't need quite that many. Just,
Well, look at all the copper ingots we're spitting out now. Boy.
yeah, because it sat on all those RPMs for just, like,
Just
forever.
It's
Oh, I
still
think, Yellowrites. I don't think we can grind that either.
Oh no. Alright, take it out of that chest. I guess we just stick it in the other one? Or do you
Yeah,
do
we
something
should
else?
probably have a chest for... Yeah, it pulverizes, so...
Oh, it does. Well,
Alright, do you have wood for chests, or just chests in general?
you know, we don't have a wood farm.
Oh,
What do you
well,
think of
we have a bunch of wood somewhere. And I'm just gonna toss this dirt out. We need a little garbage disposal somewhere.
Oh, yeah, I could use a little bit of charcoal if somebody could lend me some. Or wood
Here,
or
I
whatever.
will take some out of this chest here.
Where is it? And my inventory's full.
Alright, yeah, this chest over here has a bunch of wood in it. But,
Oh yeah, there's a chest with a bunch of, what is it? Crates, if that's what you're looking for.
Alright. We got ourselves an electric compressor. No, sorry. A very not electric, sir. Soon to be an electric compressor, but I can't afford it yet. You need to make the non-electric compressor in order to be able to make the electric compressor, which I find frustrating.
Yeah, we should go sleep, but we need one more bed.
huh, okay, that's all out. The induction furnace is going to be a big bottleneck, I think.
It's the same thing as the rotary macerator. It's way faster than you think, but you have to, like, speed it up.
I'm just saying, like, it's at the current rate we're outputting all these metals, like, it's just going to start spewing things everywhere.
Oh, well, that's true, yeah.
Yeah, well, there are switches on all of these. We can turn them off.
Also, you cannot macerate copper ingots unless this thing is just not plugged into anything.
No, that's not plugged into anything. There's no magical power. You have
Well,
another macerator.
regardless, I don't think you can macerate ingots anyways.
No, I think you can. To turn them back into dust.
Yeah, well, I don't know why we'd want to in this case.
What is this macerator doing here, though?
I don't know. It's we're redirecting ingots into it, and it's kind of
In the
it's
way.
not
It's
very
not
good.
Is that your macerator, Alex? Or Xander?
No, might have been Xander's.
Well, regardless, we can't move it because I don't have any proper wrenches, and I think you just blew it up.
It's a machine casting. I think I might need one of those anyways.
I think you also got the metals that were inside of it.
Yeah, we have enough at this point.
Alright, well, do we have any spare hoppers?
There isn't one of those chests. A hopper.
I think on the next to the non-electric compressor.
There
you go, it's around here.
That is.
Over here.
Sleep, everyone. There's beds for everyone.
I don't think Xander's here.
Oh, we'll just kill him and then sleep.
What?
Sleep.
I'm asleep, I'm asleep, I'm asleep.
Sleep or we'll put you to sleep.
We're still primarily running off solar power, so it would help if we sleep. I get more of these damn aqueous things going. Fortunately, it uses like 8 types of gears.
It's a really annoying recipe. Like, that was one of the ones that I was really glad we had the whole factory set up going by the time I started needing a whole bunch of them last time. Oh god, stop pumping. Why? You turn this one on.
Solar panels say their output is 0.
On the roof?
Yeah.
Oh,
me check
sometimes
that
they get
out.
bugged.
It might just be that they have 0 buffered.
Oh, that's probably it. The back box, yeah. That box jumping up and down. But if you get the EU meter, you could actually see what power's going through this.
Let's see what the state of the European Union is today. Alright, aluminum ore does not get macerated.
I'm probably going to need more of that soon if you've got extra.
Aluminum ore?
Yep.
Well,
I mean aluminum bars, but...
We'll need to power the pulverizer if you want more.
No, it's fine. I can wait.
No, actually, deep storage. Oh, Ender pearls. I have Ender. Those used to be a lot cheaper.
Give me an Enderman farm or something for those.
Yeah.
Same with our squid farm.
Do we have any more tin?
Yes.
There should be a whole bunch coming. If it's not already there.
We have chests of tin.
Yeah, there's some tin ingots. And way more tin ingots, yeah.
Okay, good. I'm using a lot of it.
Glass. That's what we need. I think I had some. What is it? Oh, there's all that cobble. Why don't I put cobble in the queue? We are running low on glass.
Yeah, please do make more.
There we go. Now we're gonna be spitting out glass like crazy. Oh, induction furnace is not wrong.
Oh god, why are you using a pipe to pump into a hopper? That's so inefficient.
What is a better way? Because piping it straight into the machine doesn't work because there's no buffer that way.
You put the chest above the hopper, and the hopper will do the extraction from the chest when it can.
Ah. I didn't know that.
This way has all the disadvantages of both.
Well then, you should fix that.
I'm working on smashing things into plates. Apparently it takes 16,000 gigajoules to do that.
Wow. Wow.
It seems like a bit much, but whatever, man.
Alright, fix that later, actually. I want to get this power thing sorted.
Oh yeah, I was going to make these invar. Where'd that invar go? Unless after all that I didn't actually. Oh yeah, start the pulverizer. Pulverizer. Pulverized ferrous metal.
Alright, now we're pumping.
Oh, pulverized iron. Huh, actually that's actually kind of a problem. Less just iron.
What's the simplest way to get power? Let's just start with that.
A generator.
Okay.
Do we still have string somewhere?
Emaciate wool. We have wool.
What kind of generator?
Just straight generator is the easiest.
Alright. Let's see, you need battery. Need
Where's the
redstone. Need tin
see
item
that.
casing.
See all those sheep there?
Need a hammer. God damn it.
See the sheep, Alex?
I found some wool.
Go to the sheep. We also have milk. We have, I don't know how it's measured, but giant things of milk. Milk up the wazoo.
I mean, everything's measured in millibuckets or buckets,
Alright,
I guess.
I guess we have millions of millibuckets of milk.
Really? Where?
By where the sheep are?
You have that's like a tank of milk.
Yeah, because the thing automatically melts the cows. So you just add some more tanks and we get all the milk you can use.
I feel at some point, like, so you say we have excess amounts of iron? Oh yeah, we have 32 buckets of milk.
Alright.
Oh,
if
hey,
we
I
have-
found a hammer.
If we have excess amounts of iron, we can start doing the
I have that hammer?
railcraft tanks.
Fine with me.
Oh yeah, we do. It's in, well, one of the chests. We have lots of chests.
Also, I'd like some tin sheets.
Have that. Might have to make it in the metal form, but easy enough.
I think we're gonna run out of power on the pulverizer. What was powering that?
All the power comes from the same place.
Yeah, we have a nice power substation to power the whole village.
Hmm.
So all the power comes in one place and all goes out. You can put all the storage units in one area.
At least the furnaces work. The Invar.
Alright. Not quite ready, but I'm getting there.
Oh, I guess we are full up on power again. Woohoo!
Oh, so we don't have an induction smelter at all, do we?
I don't know.
It's an oh no, we have an induction furnace.
Oh, no.
I don't know. It might work. Probably not.
Where did you say all that tin was?
In the chest of all the metal. They're like stacks of tin. Unless we use it at all, but yeah, those chests are the chests to the left.
There's also probably some in the factory island if that hasn't been completely emptied out.
Oh, maybe not. Put 10 on the queue.
I'm using a lot of tin.
Well, I have 2 stacks of crushed tin ore here. I just need it. Melt some chrome.
Oh, do we have red dye?
That's flowers.
It must be red, though.
Oh, red, not like. Well, I'll go pick a flower and see what that produces.
It's the little red flowers that we need.
Oh, there's a whole bunch right outside. Rose red.
Perfect.
How much do you need?
I don't know. How much can you get me? Like 50, 60 would be nice.
I don't know about that much.
Like I said, how much can you get me?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 within easy walking distance.
Alright, well, I'll have some of these then.
Although my inventory is totally full.
I got them.
Okay.
I need one more. I think if you leave some planted, that they spread out on their own mysteriously. How many do you have?
Just
That works.
those.
Ah, perfect. I'm gonna leave one planted, and hopefully it will spread on its own.
Do you have a last thing on your head?
Yep. I'm going to space.
Going to space.
Space?
Not going to
Space?
space quite yet, but soon.
Space? Gotta go to space. Gotta go to space. Space.
Quite so.
Jeez, look at this stream of metals this thing pumps out.
Oh, yeah, I meant to tell you. You have to empty the macerator by hand or put on a second redstone engine, because it can't keep up. But if you put 2 redstone engines, I think it's powerful enough.
Alright.
Just having a combustion engine. pulling
That
stuff
would work
out.
also.
Like, we need more drain on the fuel supply.
Yep, need more refined iron.
Already ran through all of it.
Takes forever.
Oh, no, I actually have a little more. But I'm not sure I want to make all of it into plates. Fortunately, the electric compressor gets double efficiency, so that's good.
Alright, now we just need lead.
I think we might need another, what is it, thing for the output of the furnace too. It's not pumping it out fast enough.
Oh yeah, if you've got more aluminum ore on standby, I could use that also.
Yeah, I mean, all the aluminum is just waiting to be pulverized because you can't macerate it, and the pulverizer
Okay.
needs power. Or more power,
Oh,
I
I
guess.
can fix that. That's just not hooked up.
Oh, okay. Then please do.
That's why it takes forever.
Yeah, it takes literally forever because it is not plugged in.
And it looks like nether quartz ore does not get macerated either.
There we go.
Oops.
We are come look at all this tin we're making for you.
No, I think
I think
I put some lead in to get macerated, and then it got resmelted again. It was too slow.
So efficient.
Oh no, there it is. Thank goodness. Okay, it did not get smelted.
Is sulfur dust? You can furnace that? Jesus, a wall of tin ingots. This is awesome.
It's a lot of tin.
Oh, I think we just emptied our chests of everything. Once this batch goes through.
So here's a question. I think if I can't click on a recipe, it doesn't exist, right?
I think so.
Probably. Do you need something that's missing?
Oh no, it's just weird. Like the induction smelter, if you look it up, it just says induction smelter resonance, but the recipe looks like it works, kind of, but not really.
The pulverizer isn't accepting any of this crap.
Yeah, the pulverizer doesn't like it either.
It likes the nether quartz. It doesn't like aluminum.
Oh, well, I don't know if we can pulverize or macerate either of them then.
Nether quartz is good. Aluminum, not so much. Nether quartz is just pulverizing it into quartz. And sulfur, actually.
Ah, that's where all that sulfur came from.
Well, now we know. Yeah, I need an induction smelter, but I don't want to, the induction furnace, I'm not sure if that's exactly the same thing. But I don't want to just, like, stick this lead and glass in, or obsidian in, because I think the lead will probably just get smelted right away.
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
I mean, I'll wait until this is all done, unless we have enough tin for now.
No, just throw one in and see what happens.
Well, I can't even put the obsidian in anyways, so that's clearly not going to work.
Oh god, why do these things not have water? This can't be good.
What have you done? You probably didn't do the infinite water supply correctly.
Well,
Be my
there's
guess.
water here. It's not going into the pumps. Oh, this one doesn't have water. Oh yeah, I think I remember seeing something needed water on 3 sides.
I think it's at least 2 for each of them.
Okay, there's our problem then.
Oh yeah, that middle one. Just put it underneath. It'll be fine. Plus that block you're standing in.
Ah, yes, the oxygen collector. I forgot about that.
So yeah, middle engine. At least you got that turned off. Okay.
Yeah, until we could work this out. Oh no, not this one.
You've done it now.
Dude, that other one doesn't have water. I just separate them then.
I mean, here, just put, just do this on the other side too. Then you have a bucket somewhere.
Yeah.
And I think if you just fill all of these in.
What the heck? Hold on, man. You need a friggin' printed silicon wafer to make a fan.
Fancy fans.
That's not cool, man. Alright, well, just so you appreciate, every fan requires 1/3 of a diamond.
Jeez.
Alright, it looks like
These are
all
some
your
fancy
accumulators have water.
Okay, good.
So you're leaving behind. I don't know what that is.
Don't touch my wafer. Oh god, you got fingerprints
Fingerprints
on
all over it. It's ruined.
There goes that diamond.
You keep dropping these all over the place.
it. Got it. Man, going to space is friggin' expensive.
That is generally the case, yes.
Realistic.
You think you just like climb a stack of dirt high enough to get into space?
Alright, I think at this point I think I'm going to cut the stream for now. So you'll be quite occupied. We've gotten things sort of going. Your engines are not going to explode anymore. We are well on our way to possibly going into the atmosphere, maybe.
You doubt me.
Xander has found his corner, staring intently at the gigantic cables. So, anyways, this has been yet another multiplayer Minecraft Mondays. And hello there, person. I wonder that you didn't just join us because we were about to end. But do tune in, I think, on Fridays at about 7 to 7:30 or so. Xander and Amanda are doing or Don't Starve. There are too many players.
What now?
Your
Sorry, I was
your
AFK. What's
show
up?
your show on Friday.
Yes, Friday. It starts between 7 and 7:30. Usually lasts between an hour and 2 hours, depending on what we do. We might start doing another game soon as well. It's going to sort of go in fits. Or we might just do more Don't Starve. But yeah, oh yeah, and the videos are on YouTube also, on our YouTube channel.
Excellent. And also, this Saturday, Valentine's Day, the 14th, we'll be having a special stream, hopefully, of Cloudboat Armada plays Catherine, the sort of block puzzle platformy, also infidelity, fear of commitment game. So look forward to that. Anyways, as always, I'm Daniel.
I'm Alex.
I'm Garrett.
And I'm Xander.
This has been Multiplayer Minecraft Mondays. Check us out on cloudboatarmada.com, on YouTube, just look for Cloudboat Armada, or on Twitch, Cloudboat Armada. Yes, hopefully we'll be seeing you. Keep mining. Don't let your airships meld into the ground and take off with everything you hold dear.
Good advice.
Good advice.